Ducati BMW dealer. They've got the new 2020 BMW s1000rr there. So I thought I'd just go take a look. This bike looks beautiful from the pictures and videos. 207 horsepower. You know, the thing's ridiculous. So I never considered a BMW before until this one. And I'm not necessarily saying I'd consider this for sure, but I wanted to at minimum go take a look at it and see what it was all about. This one, they've only got one. This one's already sold, but they made an announcement that it came in yesterday, and if you wanted to come see it, you better come today or early tomorrow because it's going to be gone. You know, I don't know when they're going to get more in or how that's all going to go, but you know, my big thing is I'm just not all about buying the first year of anything. You know, R1 is probably my favorite super sport bike. I've had 3 of them now, the new generations, 2 2016s and 1 2018, and I love the way it looked when it first came out, but I'm so glad I didn't buy one. I mean, the transmission issue, you know, having to have that thing torn apart, oh, it just I would make me not want it anymore. Even though the mechanic at my local dealer that was doing them was fantastic, I just, something about it being so, you know, such invasive surgery on it is just ridiculous. So it would have made me not want it. So anyways, I'm glad I never got one of those, and that was the first year. And you know, they've been doing these BMWs for a long time now, but this is supposedly all new, this, that, and the other thing. So I'm not all about buying the first year of something new. And then, you know, Consumer Reports or whoever it was just came out with BMW being the absolute worst for return warranty issues or recalls or whatever it was, and then Ducati was second. I've had, you know, a couple Ducatis now, and I can't say I would never buy one again, but I don't see myself buying one again. I just, the resale on them is absolutely unbelievably horrible. I'm trying to see, shit, no, maybe not. See where this thing is compared to where I'm at. Let's see. I think that's it over there. Yeah, that's it. Alright, good. So anyways, yeah, it's the resale on them is ridiculously horrible. So I'm not into that. First of all, you pay so much for the bike, and it's, woo, listen to that. mt-09. So anyways, you know, you buy something that's supposed to be premium brand, and you know that happens with a lot of stuff, but they just really suck. The resale value sucks on them. And it's not just that. I didn't have a ton of problems with I had a 13 or 14 Ducati Hyper Motard when the new 821 engine came out, and you know, I didn't have huge issues with it, but I had 3 recalls on it. I had, it would stall on me out of nowhere. It would just be going down the road and just cut off. I mean, it was, I don't know. It's just, they're so finicky, and I'm just not into that. You know, I like my Yamahas, and I'm not saying they don't have the issues, but they don't compare to Ducati. I tell you that. Then you always hear, oh, I've had Ducatis and I've never had an issue. Yeah, right. You've at minimum had a recall done 100%. Every single bike does that they produce, it seems like. So, you know, I've had them all. I've had 50 bikes in the last 5-6 years now. So, there's, you know, I've had almost all the brands, believe me. So anyways, basically, I just want to come see this thing and see what it looks like in person. Hopefully it's still even here. mean, I will say, you know, with Ducati, they make some... Turn this stupid thing off. I mean, they make some beautiful looking bikes. Let's see. Turn this Cena off. My music's playing in the background. You know, they both, BMW and Ducati, they both make beautiful bikes, there's no doubt. I mean, works of art, if you ask me. I mean, look at this. But, that's that Super Sport. Man, it looks pretty nice. It's just, issues. I'm not into it. It's a cool looking color. It's got a similar color to what my mt-09 has. Alright, I'm going to stop this vid. I'm going to take my helmet off because I'm dying of the heat, and maybe I'll take some video of this bike if it's in here. So, to be continued. Well, that was an absolute shit show. I had to go like this top secret location to go see the old s1000rr. It's like in the back, and like the guy almost didn't want to show it to me or something. It was somebody. It was like, I mean, it was purchased, but I was like, oh, okay, well, just want to see it. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. So I went and looked at it. That sucker is bad, for sure. Now, is it worth $22,000? You know, I don't know, maybe. I mean, it's cool looking, but you know, look at that. I built that house. Well, I didn't build that house. I sold that house when we built that house. Anyways, is it worth 22? I mean, you know, I'm getting R1s for 15 grand out the door. You know, a leftover I probably can get for even cheaper. So, you know, R1's an amazing bike. It doesn't have all the electronic shit on that you know, that BMW does with the suspension and all that. I mean, if you buy the R1M, yeah, you get a lot of that stuff. But, you know, I don't know. It's a great looking bike in person. It was the M Sport, you know, the red, white, and blue, and it is sharp. And it just, you know, there's always something exotic looking about the Ducatis and the BMWs compared to, you know, the Japanese bikes. There always is. There's something about them. They always look like works of art a lot of times. And it's not like the R1 looks bad by any means, but, you know, the thing is, it's just there's something about those Ducatis and BMWs that, you know, make them stand out a little bit. They're just great looking bikes. So, is it worth the money? I don't know. I was thinking about getting something different. I've been eyeing it, that new red, that Rapid Red R1, 2019 Rapid Red R1. And, you know, that'll be my 4th R1 in the last 2 years. New generation. Not even the old ones. The brand new body styles. I'll have 4 of them. And it's just like, it's just getting crazy. You know, my wife thinks I'm insane, and maybe I am, but man, there's something about bikes I just love. And I miss the Super Sport. Don't get me wrong, this bitch is bad too, but it's not Super Sport bad. You know, get off of this and go ride an R1, and it sounds crazy, but it feels like a moped compared. So anyways, I don't know, I can't say, you know, right now, the sales guy told me that the first 6 are spoken for. The first one they got, totally purchased, gone, before it even came in. you know, God knows what he paid for that. You know, there's 22 grand. This place tries to get plus. I don't do that. I don't pay any of that kind of crap. If I always tell people, look, if you get it on MSRP out the door, you've done okay, you've done pretty good. I don't pay that shit. I pay way less than that. But I buy 5 to 7 bikes a year a lot of times, especially from one particular place, Sunsport, so I get great deals on them. So, and you know, and that's kept me from even shopping elsewhere. And I'm not saying you couldn't do that elsewhere, and you might be able to, but I get great deals there. So as soon as they stop giving me great deals, which they never have, and I'm very good friends with the sales manager, then I will start shopping them again and making sure I'm getting as good a deal as I can. I just can't say that that BMW is worth all that extra money. I mean, it's cool. 3-year, 36,000 mile warranty. You know, who cares if something goes wrong with it? I don't even keep bikes for a year, so that's like buying an extended warranty for me. So I don't know. I'd have to think long and hard about paying that much money for a bike, especially when it seems like the exotic bike or the European bikes just don't hold their value. Not that, you know, Japanese bikes, you know, they you know, you just pay a lot less for them, so there's not as much of a loss. You know, you pay for one of these European bikes full price, and then they immediately become resale value worth about the same as a Japanese bike. So you just lost that much more money. And it's not all about resale, but for me it kind of is, because I buy a lot of bikes. So I don't know. I wish I could have filmed back there, but the guy was like, I don't know, double top secret, kind of weird, so I was like, oh, I didn't ask, and I just didn't film. But it was in the back of the shop, and they were doing whatever to it, prepping it, so I mean, you can see pictures of what they look like everywhere. I did take a couple of cell phone pictures, which I'll put on my Instagram, and you know, so follow me there too. But alright guys, my search continues. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like I said, I've been looking at to get another Super Sport. I love this bike, and I'm trying to keep this one and get another Super Sport, because then I'm gonna take a break for a while. I always say that, but you know, this is a great bike. I don't want to get rid of it. I got a great deal on this one. Shit, I hope that wasn't a cop. So I want to keep this one, but I also get a Super Sport, so we'll see.